What's going on YouTube? Really hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, taking precaution with your family and everything else going on this year. But we're here about to do a high taper. This is the before. First thing you want to do is brush down the hair, comb it down, so that way when you pass the clipper you can get that even cut and you don't create patches. Keep in mind, watch out for those calyx so that way you don't create a patch, so take it slow. So now we're about to use our #1 open with the grain. Just make sure you take your time, take it slow, and analyze that hair as much as you can. When I say with the grain, it's going with the direction how the hair is flowing. Follow it, just be careful of not touching those colic. Keep in mind, that's why you gotta brush it, analyze it before you start cutting. Here's the part that I was saying, leaving it last, trying to analyze it. Take your time so that way you can see what's going on, see how the hair is flowing before you cut it. So you cut the hair all the way around. Make sure you brush the hair before you start fading, so that way you can get that even cut and you don't create patches as well. Just make sure you brush down the hair how the hair is just flowing. First thing we want to do is create our first ball line where the vertical bar is, where it ends, to straight down where the ear is, where it starts on the top. We're not going to use the foil shaver, so that way we don't create razor bump later on for our client. Always remember, when it comes to coarse hair, do not use foil shavers. Now we're on with our no guard open, about 1 inch. Just make sure you don't dig in, just flick out. Now we're going halfway open with a no guard on that bottom line, trying to soften it up, and then we go close just to knock it out. Just keep in mind, if it doesn't go away, you can go back to your trimmers and flick out your corners, and it should knock it out. Now we're going with our #1 open, same thing, about 1 inch. Trying to scoop out, not creating a harsh line. And then to soften up that bottom line, we're going to close it up. Now I'm going with the #1 close with the grain, trying to soften it up so that way I don't have to use my 1.5 guard. I just go back and I just flick out and finish it out from there. Now to finish everything, we're gonna go with our half guard halfway open, and then we're gonna close it up. Just keep in mind, if it doesn't go away, you can go back to your guard, no guard, open, and detail it from there, and that's the only thing you gotta do. Now it's about detail work. As for the back, we're using the same steps. Using our trimmer, we're going to create our first bar line. We're going with our no guard open, about an inch, just to spread it out as much as we can. Then we go halfway open and close just to knock out that bottom line. His hair was a little bit more tricky when it came to the back, because his hair grows on different direction, so I had to mess with it a lot. You guys will see later on. Now going about an inch with the number 1 open. Just make sure you flick out, don't dig in, so that way it makes it easier later on to just knock out that line. Now we're about to go with our number 1 close, just to soften up that bottom line. Same thing we did on the side taper, we're doing it on the back. Go with our number 1 close with the grain just to soften it up, so that way we don't have to use that 1.5 guard. Now we're gonna go back to our number 1 open against the grain and knock out that top line. Now we want to use our half guard halfway open, just to soften up that bottom line a little bit more, and then we go close just to knock it out completely. Just keep in mind, if it doesn't go away, just go back to your no guard open and just detail it. From here on, it's going to be detail work. Just keep in mind, if you detail it too much, just keep in mind that you don't want to bring it too high. And if you guys are wondering where I got the lid from, you can go to b.clarkcustoms at Instagram. You can follow him, you can DM him, so that way you can get your custom clipper fully customized, or if you're in the budget, you also get the lid. He does amazing work. Very soon I'm gonna be doing my station video. I got like 10 clippers coming from him. Just wait and see. I got clippers right now from him. I do a video later on, only if you guys wanted to see it. The same step we did on the side and on the back, we're doing it on this side. So I'm gonna just speed up the process. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, smash that like button, and ring that bell notification. Share it with a friend or family so that way they can see the video and learn from it. Or if they like to see transformation, you can go ahead and see it too. As I go along, I also learn from my mistakes. So if I do a video, even if it is messed up, I'm still gonna post it because I'm gonna learn from it too. I try my best to become the best. So that's why I like feedback. So if you got any questions, any doubts, anything, you can comment down below. I will be reading them and I can reply back just in case. So now we're going with our hairspray or hair spritz just to lock everything in. Now we're gonna go with our Babyliss FX Silvers, our trimmer, to start doing our front lineup. Like I always say, start in the middle and work your way on the one side, and then you're gonna work on your way to your other side. Also on this video, I didn't do enhancement, so that way you guys can see I can also cut without enhancement. Always trust yourself. Always master yourself, your skills, before doing additional things. Master first before adding more service to it. I want to give a big shout out to Jante for participating on this video. We didn't plan this, it just came out of nowhere and he said yes, so we're making it happen for you guys. So I'm gonna put his IG on the description so that way you guys can show some love to him. One thing I want to say to the back, when you're doing the back, use the full blade, and as soon as you touch almost to the top part, use your corner of your blade just to get around that ear, and just use your wrist as a mobility. Do not use your hand, use your wrist. And something I like to say, or I want to say, is do not use I try, because when you try, you're doubting yourself. So use the word I will do it. Use the word that you will do it and you will make it. Do not use I hope, because you're going to create a doubt later on. Use the word I believe. I believe in myself. And you're going to believe in yourself that you'll make it far. That you're going to believe in yourself that you're going to make it. That you're going to believe yourself that you're going to gain that knowledge. Always remember that. Now we're about to go with our straight razor in a 45-degree angle. Stretch the skin so that we don't cause skin irritation. Another trick that I like to use is when I go behind or on top of the ear, I use my index finger and my middle finger to pull away the ear, and I can stretch the skin and I can have more space to put that razor in between. YouTube, this is the cut. I really hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe if you're new, smash that like button, ring that bell notification. If you guys need any other content, just let me know so that way I can make it happen for you guys. Thank you for watching. Till next time.